Hello guys, you're welcome back to this channel where we bring you now all the latest news where they happen for Nigeria. So guys, you all know that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi went to appeal court yesterday for his second trial in the tribunal. And you guys, you all know what happened yesterday. I know most of you saw what happened yesterday. You all saw Lamidi Apapa, the Babalawo Lamidi Apapa, who claims to be the Labour Party national chairman. He also came to court yesterday, but the amazing thing there was that if you see the way the man was, kind of silent, he did not even shake, he did not even talk. He just came to court and went and took a seat and sat down. Almost like the other day he came, I was claiming to sit as the national chairman, but this time he was just sitting all alone and all of that. He didn't even shake, he didn't even make any movement or make any single noise to show you that this man is getting afraid of his job. Like this job he got paid for, is getting tougher for him. So now guys, I will show you two videos. There are two videos I will show you today. One of the video is a video of a Nigerian man who came out and gave Lamidi Apapa a serious warning, and on the other hand he also gave him a good advice that will help his miserable life. Anyway, let me leave you guys to watch the video, then when we get back we continue.
Mr. Lamidi Apapa, this is the best advice for you. If you're watching, I advise you to take this advice because it is the best advice for the current situation right now. I hear what you're trying to say, but for everything in life, the Bible tells us that there is a time and a season. If indeed what you're pursuing is justice, then the timing may not be so right. We are very, very interested, very, very much interested in reclaiming the Peter Obi mandate. And this is not the time for distractions. If you're trying to force your way into the minds of Nigerians, then this will be a wrong time. If you have the interest of the party at heart, like you claim, and if you have the interest of Nigeria and Nigerians at heart, like you claim, then I would advise very strongly that you suspend this trying to assert your authority. It's not necessary right now. What Nigerians need, what the obedience need, is the fact that we need all hands on deck to reclaim this mandate. We don't need distractions. There might be merit to the message you're trying to pass across. There might be merit to your claim, but forcing that message, forcing yourself, inserting yourself into the equation right now will drown that merit. Like you can see already, nobody is talking about the allegations you're making. Nobody is talking about what Abure has done or might not have done. Everybody is focused on reclaiming the mandate, and all this trying to assert your authority by coming to the court, by making all the insertions, if I may call it that you're trying to do now. You're trying to insert yourself forcefully into the equation, into the conversation. All these will only backfire, and it will only cause distractions. It will only distract Nigerians from focusing on the important issues. There is a time for your allegations. After the tribunal, that will be a perfect time. Whatever you have to say then will be heard loud and clear. It will not be misconstrued as it is being misconstrued now, that you're trying to work on behalf of the APC to scuttle the chances of Peter Obi, the chances of obedience at the tribunal. It's looking like that. And it is wise for you to read the times. My Bible tells me that there are the children of Issachar who understood the times. You have to understand the times. There might be merit. It looks very likely that there is merit to your claims, but this is not the time for it. Right now, we're not talking about the fact that INEC is distracting or INEC is wasting time. We're talking about the infighting within the Labour Party. This is not helpful. We're not talking about the fact that the legal team of Peter Obi do not yet have 70% of the evidence they need to prosecute the Peter Obi's case. They don't have it. And the pre-hearing session, the pre-hearing time is just 14 days and will elapse on Saturday. And right now, we are distracted with this infighting within the Labour Party. I appeal to you, Mr. Lamidi Apapa, and your group, Aramambi, Aslem Eragbe, and the rest. This is not the time. I have seen your video. And it looks like there is merit to it. But if truly indeed what you're pursuing is justice, is fairness, is results for what matters to Nigerians, then what I advise is for you to suspend it. Let us all put hands on deck, all hands on deck, to see how we can bring all the evidences together to prosecute the reclaiming of Peter Obi's mandate. Now, you, Anselm Eragbe, have said that you have information that can help the mandate. Bring those information forward. That's what we need right now. If you have those information, bring them forward. And let us put all hands on deck. Let us join forces to prosecute this case and get the mandate back. Afterwards, you can bring up these allegations. All these claims that you're making now would then be falling on ears that are ready to hear them. But if you continue to force yourself on Nigerians, you will lose the substance of your case. Nobody will be talking about it. I am particularly not happy that people are not talking about it right now, and I can understand why. But if you allow this tribunal session to pass, then we can pay attention to it. The Labour Party is not a perfect party. No party is. Just like Peter Obi is not a perfect human being, no human being is. We know that we have strengths, we have weaknesses, but we will take stock of those strengths and weaknesses after we reclaim our mandate. So right now, I would advise very strongly, don't go to disrupt the tribunal hearings or cause distractions in there. Let us join hands together to reclaim this mandate. Then afterwards, we'll ask the critical questions. Then nobody will have any excuse for not paying attention to what you are saying. That's what you need to do right now. And Peter Obi, it is also important. In fact, a Labour Party, the Abule-led Labour Party, it is important that we all put hands together, come together as one family to resolve this issue within the Labour Party. Pointing accusing fingers and calling each other names will not help us. What we need is to pool resources, to call all parties together and resolve these things amicably. This is a very small issue. It's a very small issue. If Peter Obi can reach across the aisle to PDP, to people like Dele Momodu in other parties, if the Labour Party chairman, Comrade Julius or Barrister Julius Abure, can receive Akpabio of the APC to the extent that even Akpabio was insulting the sensibilities of Labour Party right in his presence, insulting the sensibilities of obedience right in the presence of Abure, telling Abure that they should forget about the